Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss.
Oh, hell no. Hi guys, it's Yanie and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about how sometimes we as women, we find ourselves in situations like this all because of our ego. So we have Mimi, who is the baby mother of the baby, and she has a daughter with the baby, but she also has a son from a previous relationship. So not only does the baby have a baby with this woman, but he also takes on the role as a father to her other child, which is her oldest son. Then we also have Dani Leigh, who is a single woman that doesn't have any real obligations or ties to anyone, not a child, not a man, but yet she chooses to be with a man like the baby, who also has another baby on the way by a different woman. So why is it that we as women find ourselves in situations like this? This is why when I speak on the statistics of why the Black community looks the way that it does when it comes to out of wedlock births, right? We have to include women like this, because at the end of the day, yes, there are deadbeats out there, but that does not make up the 74% when speaking on the number of single households within the Black community. We have to include these women.
We became official together when I got pregnant.
Why would you take or pursue a man or a situation when you know he has another baby on the way? He has two baby mamas. Why would you put yourself in that situation? And there are plenty of women out here like Dani Leigh. It's an ego thing. You want them because why? She wants them. So y'all fighting over them. And then not only that, he's playing y'all against each other. He having pillow talk with Mimi, and then he turning around having pillow talk with Dani. And who's winning? He is. He don't want Mimi, because if he did, he would have did right by her by now. He don't want Dani, because if he did, he would have did right by her by now. And he don't even want the girl that he got pregnant. I just don't understand why we as women find ourselves in situations like this when you literally have 100% control over who you allow in your life. And this is why I don't blame men for everything, because it literally comes down to a choice. Mimi made it seem like the baby had cheated on her when she exposed him on Instagram talking about he got another baby on the way.
No, because I'm going to show all your fans that you were that you policing your child's mother.
Yep.
Why would I police? When have I ever policed you on anything? Have I ever?
Then we have Dani over here. Mimi decided to go on her Instagram or Twitter or whatever to expose Dani Leigh about how the baby has her saved in his phone under Hollywood, and how he shares the text messages with Mimi.
And then Mimi posts not a screenshot, but she posts a picture of her holding the baby's phone in the baby's thread with Dani Leigh. Okay, so this is their texting thread that she's showing a physical picture of, and the baby has Dani Leigh saved as Hollywood. Okay, so I hope you can follow that. On the left side of the phone is Dani Leigh texting the baby, and the blue is the baby texting back. And so in these receipts, in the first one, Dani is sending the baby a screenshot of where the Shade Room posted one of their Baywatches, and it shows the baby and Mimi together with their child, all color coordinated, looking like a happy family. And so Dani says, I look like an idiot. Congrats, man. What the F? And then the baby says, LOL, that internet hold big weight, don't on it, to which she says SMH. He says, okay, I'ma accept your congrats. She says, you think I'm a weak AB, huh? And he says, you got it, I'ma let you be fooled. And then Mimi posts another picture from their texting thread again from when Dani texted the baby on January 7th of this year. And what Dani had texted the baby was a screenshot of Mimi's tweet that said, ready to get my hands on my baby. Of course, she's talking about the baby. And then Dani says, you want me to fall back and see, and this is what I see. And then she does the heartbroken emoji. I hope y'all can just work out. It hurts when I was really for you. So like I said, Dani was really into her boo, aka the baby, but it kind of looks like he wasn't as much into her.
You have two women that are literally being played against each other, and they are literally making each other the enemy. We saw this with Princess Love, and we saw this with Tierra Marie over Ray J. Y'all really be allowing men to play y'all, and I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. Now, is he like a Big Sean where he got something big in his pants or something, to where y'all are just really that bothered by him being with this woman when he really don't want to be with you? I don't understand. I'm not even going to entertain B. Simone, because that whole situation to me was a publicity stunt.
Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that.
It wasn't something that she was seriously trying to pursue. I think that she was just entertaining the idea to just get her name out here and to promote herself and her business. So I'm not even going to bring B. Simone into this conversation at all. I know some of y'all are like, well, what about B. Simone? B. Simone did it just to get her name out here and to promote herself. But I seriously don't understand why we have two women that literally are talented, educated, have the world at their feet, but yet they are battling it out.
I'm not commenting on nothing of that matter. I'm not saying nothing. I'm a very low-key person, and I, unlike a lot of people, I like to keep my business to myself. So I'm sorry, and if y'all find out whatever y'all find out through other sources. But you won't hear it from my mouth. My business is my business. Okay, honey? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't messy. I don't be looking for no type of attention when it comes to that type of shit. I like to keep my shit, you know, on the wraps. And the only thing I want to promote is my music. And that is it.
It's all an ego booster thing for him, where he knows that he can go back to Mimi because he knows that he has some type of hold on her to where she ain't gonna go nowhere. And then Dani, she's so fixated on her ego and winning this battle with Mimi to where she is willing to look stupid to the entire world. I mean, what can he do for you, sis? What can he do for you? I mean, y'all already don't work together and stuff. It's like, move on and move on to the next. I mean, I don't understand it. Can someone please explain to me why? I just don't get it. Then, not only that, you got Mimi over here about 3 months ago. This is what's so embarrassing about this entire situation when it comes to Mimi. 3 months ago, Mimi was on Instagram Live talking about how she wanted to have another baby with the baby. And she was so adamant about how she wanted their second child together to be a boy.
What you want, Randy? What a movie.
I ain't having another girl. That's dead. I will definitely be having another boy. Y'all like my hair? Hey, thank you.
That to me told me everything that I needed to know. That they were still having sex, and that basically she was having pillow talk with him, and he was probably in her ear saying, yeah, I would love to have another baby with you, da 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 da, right? A man will tell you anything right before he comes. He will tell you anything. And if you really buy into what men say during pillow talk when it's not your husband, I feel bad for you. A man is going to tell you anything. And this is why you don't pride yourself on being a baby mama, because there are really no true benefits. There are really no true benefits. This is a woman, Mimi is a woman that really felt like just because she got pregnant, that really meant something to him. And unfortunately, it didn't. It didn't. And his actions prove that. Because if it meant something to him, he would have stepped up to the plate, he would have married her, he would have did right by not only her, but their daughter. And also her son that she had from her previous relationship. And he chose not to do that. So why are you dragging this out? It's like Mimi is dragging this out and the baby is using her because, you know, he knows that if this don't work out, if Hollywood don't work out, she will always be there. And a lot of times we as women, we play ourselves when we play that kind of position of knowing that, oh, you know, he knows that I'm not going to go nowhere. I'm always going to be here. And so that allows him to run around and play you and just do this type of foolery. That's what I don't understand. Sometimes as women, you got to allow that ego to go because it could be hurting you. Both of these ladies are going to get hurt in the end, and I really feel bad for them. Mimi is already going through it, but I'm sure he going to run back to her, and they're going to do this circle again until she learns to move on. And then Dani is going to get hurt again because he don't want her. The baby don't want Dani either. She's just a placeholder. She's there for the moment, and then he going to move on to somebody else. So I don't understand why as women we do this, because it's literally just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I've been dumb and I've been stupid and I've been in situations like this where it's literally a love triangle and y'all just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and he just keep going from you to her, and maybe somebody else depending on the love triangle.
No, I really didn't come here to talk about what the fuck y'all want me to talk about, because it ain't nothing to talk about, baby. We living our best life. Do you hear me? We living our best life. You heard me? For real, for real. Cause baby, mama been that. Mama gonna always be that. And I'm good. And y'all,
we have to stop allowing our egos to allow men to play us. That is literally the situation, is that these women are at it with each other because this man has been doing pillow talk with each of them and putting them against each other, to where now it's like an ego thing where they can't let it go. Oh, I have to win this, I have to win this, I have to show her, I have to show her, I have to show the world too, because this is a public situation. This is a public love triangle. And another thing that I wanted to add is that a lot of times when we see women that be on Instagram saying, yeah, I want to have this man's baby, that means that they are currently having sex. So if they was having sex 3 months ago, that means he was having sex with the both of them at the same time. He's having pillow talk with Mimi, then he's turning around having pillow talk with Dani, and then he's putting them against each other. And so she gets on Instagram Live, and I'm sure people are sending Dani this video talking about how, oh yeah, I want to have another baby with him, and it has to be a boy, and all of this stuff. And then Dani is seeing that. How do you avoid triangles like this? How do you avoid love triangles like this that sometimes men put you in unknowingly? And honestly, it just comes down to communication, seeing a red flag. And when you see the red flag of a love triangle, then you exit stage left. You don't even question it. You just simply walk away, because you're going to get caught up. Your emotions are going to get caught up. And then the longer you stay, the harder it's going to be to leave. So the first sign of a love triangle of any kind, you need to exit stage left, fast, quick, in a hurry, because it's just going to get you sucked in emotionally, and then it's going to be harder to leave. And then your ego is going to play a role in it as well, and then it's going to get even harder to leave. So it's just best that you just walk away and exit stage left. Seriously. So that's all that I have regarding this video, you guys. I would love your thoughts and opinions, so make sure you comment them down below. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you are notified for when I upload, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.